to, let's evaluate this integral I equal to integral 0 to infinity sine of 1 by x into sine of 1 by 3x dx. Let's take a substitution of x tends to 1 by x because that sign is in the form of 1 by x. Then dx changes to minus 1 by x square dx. Right? If x equal to 0, then the new x will turns into infinite. If x equal to infinite, then this will turns into 0. Then that is integral infinite to 0 sine of x sine of x by 3 minus 1 by x square dx. Because of this minus sign here, the integral limits gets changed. This will be sine of x sine of x by 3, and there is x square, right? Let's do one then. Divide it here, 1x here and 1x here. Right? And because of here in the second term it's x by 3, divide it by 3 into 3, right? So that it will be very useful while calculating. This is integral 0 to infinity. This 3 part will come out, it will be 1 by 3, right? Then it is sine of x by x into sine of x by 3 by x by 3 into dx. Yes, as you can see, these functions, sine functions, sine of minus x is minus sine x. This extends to minus x. If I write it down here, extends to minus x. Sine of minus x minus sine x extends to minus x. This gets cancelled. This will be positive term. Similarly, this will be positive. Then this is even function. Then you can write it as half into 1 by 3, right? 1 by 6 minus infinity to infinity sine of x by x into sine of x by 3 by x by 3 dx. Let's remember a formula of sine x, which is e power ix minus e power minus ix by 2i, right? So this can be done if we write it, it can be written as like this. Sin x by x can be written as half into integral of minus 1 to 1 e power ikx dk. As you can see, it will be e power ikx by ix, and because limits are 1 to minus 1, then it will be e power ix minus e power minus x by 2x. That's why there is no 2 there. That's why we have multiplied 2 here. Similarly, for sine of x by 3 by x by 3, we have integral half into integral minus 1 to 1 e power minus iq of x by 3 dq. Substitute these two in I, which is I equal to 1 by 6 into integral minus infinity to infinity, right? integral minus 1 to 1, integral minus 1 to 1. This will be, if you take I cos common, then it will be I of k minus q by 3 into x. Then this will be dx, dk, dq. There are three variables, right? Fine. Now this integral minus infinity to infinity limits are for x, right? We will just move inward. I equal to 1 by 6 into integral minus 1 to 1, integral minus 1 to 1. Sorry, there is factor of 1 by 2 to 1 by 4. Right? Let's do one thing. Here, keep 1 2 outside of this factor and 1 2 inside. Right? Then this will be 6 into 2. This will be minus infinity to infinity e power I of k minus q by 3 into x, right? Dx by 2. Multiply and divide pi so that you can use this formula. This is the formula for delta function. Right? Then this I becomes pi by 12 integral minus 1 to 1 integral minus 1 to 1 del of k minus q by 3 dk dq. Then I equal to pi by 12 and k equal to q by 3, dk will get 1, right? And dq will get 1 minus of minus 1. Pi by 12 into 2, which is pi by 6. That is I is pi by 6. The final result is integral 0 to infinity sine of 1 by x into sine of 1 by 3x dx is pi by 6.